Okay, so Stacy, I'm glad you're bringing that up there, guys. Well, first of all, welcome to our wine ambassador training, and we're gonna be covering some stuff here. But let's talk about camera etiquette. Let's talk about a business forward outlook. So we're marketers, right? And perception is reality, right? So as I look around, this is probably the best angle. I'm in front of my computer. I'm gonna turn on my camera here and get ready to record. And I'm gonna just do an opening here. And I'm in my computer, right? I'm around all my computers, and this isn't the best. I don't know if Tanny would fully approve of this setting, but it's not bad. But you want to look at your surrounding areas before you start recording, right? You know, if you got laundry behind you, just move it out of the way of the camera, right? I know a lot of us you're working a full-time job. You come home, you got stuff around there. We have kids, we got pets. Just make sure that the scene of the staging of where you're recording looks appropriate. Just take a few moments to just make sure it looks good. And it's a habit, right? And I say this even for me because like I got my popcorn behind me, and I'm going to be doing another video on other stuff. Today I'm going to be putting that out there. But this is something that we really want you guys to focus on, and it's so important to us that you all participate in the social media aspects of marketing, that we have made it very point rich for you. Literally, your ticket to the incredible harvest event in Napa, the training event we're doing, your ticket is going to be paid for, right? If you just do your unboxings every month and do them the right way. So you want to do them as a video, then you want to upload that video to YouTube, and you want to upload that video separately everywhere and share it on 4 social media channels. Okay, we want maximum exposure of it. Okay, so guys out there, make sure you're looking good. Put on a good shirt. Dress for the case, right? And you can be just straightforward on it. You can be incredible and funny. You can just be yourself. That's what you want to do, and it gets easier and easier and easier to do these. Okay, it just does. And I'm going to I'm gonna really build up on this in some bigger ways, because as easy, as simple as this should be, it may start out being hard like anything. If it's easy, everyone would be doing it, right? So you do it until it's easy, and then everybody's doing it, right? We build towards it. And it's, we're marketers and go out there, and I'm going to tell you something really quick, right? If you have pieces of paper and pencil, I need you to write something down that is the most amazing thing that you can ever start your day with, okay? I'm watching Kelly Bullock get her paper ready, right? I saw that, Kelly. I'm watching you. Okay, here's the thing. Barbara Brucker, I see you too, right? I want to go through here. Judy, you're paying attention. I see that pencil. All right. I am more than great. I am more than great. Just be you. You are more than great. And if you're more than great, the world needs to see you. I'm going to tell you something. There's billions of people out there that have a life worse than the worst life here. Billions. That's how blessed we are, that there are billions of people. You guys, let me just put this in a perspective, okay? There are billions, right? Billions of people that have a life worse than anyone here, that don't know where their food's going to come from all the time, that may not have the best shelter situations, and we live in a very favored country, and which is why there's so much chaos all the time, right? But I want you guys to understand that even it doesn't matter how small you feel. I know that there's people that come in here and your environment hasn't been very tasteful, and you haven't been you're definitely not getting the favor that you deserve and you should require and strive for. Well, we're here to help boost that, right? But when you do these videos, I want you to realize that there's going to be people that see this that will be inspired by you. Whether they buy the product or not, you're adding good to the world by just being there. They'll stumble across it. There's a universal connection to things. I know it because I see it. I used to just have to believe it. Now I see it all the time because I'm so aware of it, that you may not realize that you're touching something. And you know what? Getting up and doing anything in a positive manner, it creates a balance to the evil that's out there. Good always balances out the evil. So we've got to go forward and press on that, right? And even being as a marketer, we get it, share in the world of perception. Perception is reality. And the more they see what we're doing, the more they see you do things, it helps them strive. And I'm gonna put this out there. You may not think, hey, I'm nothing special. No, you are. You are more than great. And we've been conditioned to beat ourselves up by our environments. Well, we need to change that. If you're in an environment that's not boosting you up as an individual, change your environment. Change it. Right? If you're in a room and it's smoldering hot, are you going to keep staying in there? Or are you going to exit the room? Or are you going to find a way to change the temperature? Right? Make it that way. If you're in a toxic environment, if you're in something that doesn't uplift you, if you got to change it. You have the power to do that. You have the freedom to do that. No matter what the effect of it is, you've got to get rid of the toxicity, right? And a lot of it's deep inside. It's from childhood. There's things that beat us up. Do something positive and make that the habit. It's up to you, right? No one's going to force you to do it. You got to strive on being happy. And if you got an environment that's not letting you be happy and fulfilling your goals and dreams, change it, right? So we got to do that here. So I'm gonna do this video and show you how to do it. It's gonna be simple. I'm just gonna ad-lib it, right? And it's wine. It gets easier to talk about. But even if you just open up the wine box and just show the wines and talk about what it is, and you can even say like, I'm gonna be discovering this. I've liked every wine so far. You can just be honest, be yourself. You don't need to go in a lot of details. Just say, I'm really happy to get this. I got this box. It's like Christmas. Share your feelings as you open it. And this is what I got. And I think I'm going to pair this one with this dish and this dish. And, I don't even know what I'm going to pair this one with, but I'm going to look for ideas on our Wine and Dine show this every Wednesday. That's why we do it, right? Okay. So I'm just going to go back to, you are more than great, right? I am more than great. And I want to put this in that perspective again. There are billions of people worse off than you. And I'm going to say it's the most amazing realization I think a lot of people can have. And I'm just going to ask you this, okay? As a dynamic of a statement as that, who here, by the raise of hands, you guys know how to raise your hand on here, who's ever heard that before? Anyone heard that before? Narita has? Okay. So it's not like some amazing epiphany that I had by myself. And sometimes it's worth understanding that because it feels like we're always weighted against by the world and we beat ourselves up, right? We're our own worst critic. So we will beat ourselves up and if anybody is painted like I'm no good, I'm not good enough, where's that coming from? Find out where that's coming from and let's put that out. Let's put that fire of doubt out. Because I just gave you guys a fact that is a shared fact. This wasn't something that Rory just invented. There are billions of people worse off than you. In fact, it's safe to say that you're on the higher scale of the planet just because you're in America, right? Do you have a roof on your head? Oh my gosh, you're climbing the scale on where things are at. Do you have electricity? I know some people in Florida still don't have electricity, but they'll get it back. Do you have like clean running water to your house? Do you have plumbing? How about, do you have a floor that's not dirt? Do you have toilet paper? Big deal. Not everybody has it. You guys are getting my point, right? So if you ever feel like you're not good enough, oh, you were more than great. And we have the ability to help others, which makes us even more great because we can share and influence people. We're not just here taking up space, consuming water and food and not helping the world. We're part of an ecosystem of greatness. So remember that. All right. I'm gonna lower the hands, or let's see. Okay, I'm gonna lower the hands. Thank you for your participation. Let's do this. Let's do this video. I gotta size it up a little bit. Get my position just right. Okay. So this is my normal environment. You don't need to do anything like crazy and special. If you want ideas for crazy and special, though, like you can get creative. You can be silly. You can be funny. I love. Who was I watching this morning at 3 a.m.? I was watching somebody's unboxing where they had their kids to do it. Freaking awesome, having the kids help out. They weren't drinking it. Don't worry. They were just helping open the box. You know, it's something like I tell Malik all the time. It's, you know, he cheers us, right? He's been around us drinking wine every night, right? And he gets his water and he cheers us. And you know, we've just, you know, hey, when he's 21, I can't wait for those days, right? As a grandparent, we had our kids to get older and enjoy it. And our adult kids, when we do the wine with them, it's freaking awesome, right? And some of them, I mean, they weren't able to drink for when we first were in the wine business, and they had to wait, and they got to see the unboxing. So when they turned 21, they knew they could participate in the Sunday dinners. It's you know, it's a great culture, this wine culture, and we're bringing it back to the world. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I'm going to do the video here. You guys are going to watch me talk over here like we did in the previous training, and then I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to share it on YouTube, and I'm going to share it on social media. And if you guys are following me on Instagram, Twitter, I'm trying to see if I can get a video on Pinterest. I don't think you can. I can put a link on it probably. I'm going to put it on, what's the one I do? I'm going to put it on MeWe. I haven't been on my MeWe account for a bit, and I'll put it on all my social media out there and in different accounts. And that's what you want to do. You want to get out there. We want you to put it on 4. We give you 25 points. So you get, is it 10 points for doing the video? Okay, just one. Do one, we're going to give you 10 points. That means a lot. But you share it on 4 medias, right? 4 locations, right? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that's 4. Pinterest, MeWe, what's the other ones? Getter. Oh, TikTok. Oh yeah, TikTok. Yeah, I haven't done much on the TikTok thing. I'm glad that people are doing that. To me, it's like awesome that and I, you know, but there's a lot of options. You want to be doing 4. You know, I believe in 3 legs of marketing. I've taught that forever. We want you to overkill it. Go 4. There's too many social medias, right? So go 4, and then we're going to give you an extra 15 points. So that's 25 points. 25 points over the course of a year, which we run that promotion for a year. So those that have been here for a while, new people can get into, but 25 points a month for a year is 300 points. 300 points is your ticket to the event. That's how much it's important to us that you do it consistently. And then build your business, build your branding. And as you're growing your teams and doing the marketing and everything we give you guys to build with the leads that we provide, it just gets better and better and bigger and bigger. Okay, so I'm going to do this with the recording, and you're going to see me talk over here. Let's go. And I'm going to grab my handy little pen. I got my Note 20. This starts and stops the video, and I keep forgetting to use it. And then I don't have to like show myself, put my hand up there. All right. All right, hello. It's an awesome Saturday, October 8th. I'm going to do a wine unboxing. This is with our wine club, the Wine of the Month Club. And there's a link below. Don't worry. I'm going to give you access to it. This is something I think every family should get. It's 4 incredible bottles of wine that are new wine releases every month. And then if you get new ones you want, as a member, you get the member pricing to order a custom case, right? This is awesomeness in here. It's a discovery program. And they're always true fine wines made by incredible winemakers. There are liquid artists. These are second and third generation winemakers. Their craft is in these bottles. And these are going to create amazing taste events as we pair them with the right foods and desserts and appetizers and even by itself. But this is not your mass produced wines that you get at the wine store or the grocery store or the liquor store. They're not owned by conglomerates. We are a boutique winery that is providing this direct to consumers, ships right to your door. I'm literally not selling wine. I'm selling a membership to get the wines, access to the wines sent right to your door. And you get these incredible pricing because all the middlemen are not knocked out. It literally goes from the manufacturing warehouse where it's in the barrels and temperature controlled and everything is loved on and cared for by the winemakers, to bottling, same facility, goes around the corner, literally a couple blocks, to the warehouse that's temperature controlled and ships out to your door. It doesn't touch any middlemen. It's all internal to Wine Ambassador. And then the wines are sent right to your door. Done through amazing fulfillment with UPS or FedEx or a regional delivery, depending on your location. And it's temperature controlled because it's a perishable good. This is a true fine wine. And these bottles, each one of them would be 120 bucks around that retail if you were to buy it and you're able to get it locally, which you're not. Direct to consumer. That's kind of where the world's going, in case you haven't noticed. And because of that, there's no regional markups, there's no distribution markups. So instead of paying 120, you get the member pricing. So like this box right here is 100 bucks for 4 incredible bottles, meaning it's less than what would be retail for 1 bottle. I'm going to get 4. Okay. Yeah, I have the shipping. Now I'm paying. So basically the price of 1 bottle, I'm getting 4. It's not even like a 50% discount. It's an amazing, thing. And that's what direct to consumer should be, is saving the cost, right? Think about it. You order from the warehouse, it gets right to your door. Look at all the retail channels that aren't inflating the costs. It's just being smarter with it, and it's right here. So I'm going to open this up. And it shows what's in here. And this is my buddy's box that I had at the house. Ours were opened already. So Peter, shout out to you. You need to come get this. So we always have this box in there. I'm going to show you, we got the corporate team on there, the CTO, the CEO, and the president. And I just want to point out that I've lost a lot of weight since we made these postcards, not that long ago, actually. If you want to see a before and after picture, guys, this is a really good one for me. Like, it used to bother me. I did. I remember seeing this going, oh, am I really that big? I did. And now I look at it and go, wow, I was really that big. I'm so glad I'm what I am now. Love that. Okay, get back to here. Awesome packaging. Rarely does a bottle break. This has the Pinot Grigio, the Tanya label. I'll tell you, this is kind of a priceless label. You'll hear about it later. Pinot Grigio is amazing. This is a great wine. Peter, you better come get this soon. I told you I wouldn't drink it, but now that I see what's in this box, if it sits here too long, other people here will probably consume this. Pinot Grigio. We got a bottle of the sparkling and another special label that's literally been retired already. Both of those labels have been retired. They're modified. They're our own labels. These are our wines. They're made for us by winemakers that we market. You can't get these locally. If you do, whoever got it locally got it through us. So if they're a restaurant and they have our wines, they're part of the ambassador program. That's the only way they can get access to this. Here's another, wow, this is another priceless label. This is a good collection. This is a Syrah. That winemaker is exceptional. That Syrah is amazing. And what else do we have in here is, the Tempranillo. This is a great, Peter, if you don't come get this, I promise you it's not gonna last. I know I said I wouldn't drink it. I said I wouldn't drink it, but I'm gonna tell you, I know Tanya for a fact loves every one of these, and they're sitting right here. I'm gonna box this, I'm gonna put it down. You better come pick this up. This Tempranillo, if you never had a Tempranillo, I'm going to tell you it's unbelievable. And what does it go with? Well, you can put it with any heart richy sauce, but it also goes great with like a creamy white sauce. It's a very versatile wine. It reminds me kind of like a Pinot Noir, only it's got different body to it, right? I would say it's on the lighter side than a Pinot Noir, slightly lighter. The Tempranillo, though, while it's great by itself, it goes with desserts. It's pretty versatile, but you can also have it with pork, and like a Pinot Noir. However, Tempranillo, when you put it with like a spicy dish, it kind of cuts the spice, so you almost can have more spice. It's really fantastic of a wine, and I've noticed that with a lot of friends that came over, they didn't know what a Tempranillo was. Right? It's not something that you would see on a normal wine list everywhere unless you were looking for it. It's there. You just have to know to look for it on a big wine list, right? This is a North Coast California Tempranillo. The winemaker that made this is amazing. It's where the grapes came from. That's why it's there. Awesome wine. All right, so I'm going to put that. I'm putting this away. I'm going to hide this, Peter. The Syrah is also North Coast. I'm going to tell you this, same winemaker. Amazing. Syrahs are fantastic. They have a whole different flavor composition than a lot of other red wines. So yeah, and I know that I like the Syrah if we have anything that's like peppery, like a pepper chicken dish, or Tanya makes so many things that has a lot of flavors, and we usually make the food to pair with the wine we want to drink. We do it that way because we keep a really good selection here. But that Syrah is really yummy. Okay, so while I'm here, and since I know a guy, there's a lot of changes happening over the next few months. So when the orders come out, the wines that are being bottled and delivered in October, which we're in now, November and December, we always release certain things that are great for the holiday foods. And I happen to know that we have a new Cab and a new Pinot Noir on some very famous labels of ours coming out. And they're delicious. But I have to tell you, like you fall in love with the release, right? And it's like, say it's the 2017 Merlot, the Rickard Merlot. Everybody fell in love with that. We went through, we did a huge run. We only have the one Merlot, the Rickard Merlot. That was my prerequisite requirement here. And the 2020 is out, and it's great, but they're different, right? Same winemakers, same source fruit, right? We know the farmers, and we have our own vineyards that grows a lot of our own Pinot Noir, and our Syrah is getting ready. But we need more grapes than our vineyards can grow. It's a high quality issue. So we got these relationships with the farmers there in Napa and Sonoma that we get this fruit from. So it's the same fruit source, right? Same land, same vines, but they're different year to year, right? That's the true winemaking. Every year is different, right? The soil composition is constantly changing. The amount of water and sunshine isn't the same year to year. The frost cycle, not the same year to year. And that creates this magical taste that's different. So if you take the 2017 and the 2020 and you taste them side by side and do what's called a vertical tasting, it's the same winemaker, same source fruit. The balance is different. The taste is different. They're both amazing, but that's the true wine. And the next one that comes out will be different. So like a lot of times if you go to the store and you buy, maybe you have a favorite wine you buy now, and that wine happens to have a taste you like. And then you go buy the next year and the next year and they taste the same. That's not the way wine's supposed to be. Yet that's what they sell you in the store. Because it's just a recipe and they mass produce it and they make you think it's wine. It's just a wine type product or a wine type beverage. It's kind of like Coors Light or Coors or Budweiser or Bud. I'll say this, they're not really a true beer, right? They use different things, corn syrups and corn. Not using wheat and barley, and there's a difference, right? It's mass produced. It tastes the same all the time. If you're drinking a true beer, it's going to alter a little bit because the hops and the barley aren't going to be the same year to year either. Chocolate, honey, anything fine food is going to change as the environment changes that creates it, right? If the elderflower or what do you want to call it? The sunflower or what do they do? Clover, right? If the population of the flowers that the honey is being made from changes, the honey is going to change. But also the clover is going to change year to year too a little bit. The soil, it's the same type of thing as growing the grapes. So I'm just going to be like the food expert for a second, right? Not all food is the same. And if you're adding artificial flavors and colors to trick your audience or your buying population that they're buying something, there's a moral dilemma with me on that. Why can't they just have the real stuff? Because it costs a lot. Until a company comes around that does direct to your consumer, direct to you, and gets rid of all the middlemen, and we can produce a fine quality product. And I'll put a promise out there. We built this company to never compromise. It's not for sale. We're going to be boutique winers. Was it winers the word? We're going to be the boutique wine club forever. Forever. We're not going to sell out. We're not going to be part of the 85% of the wines that are conglomerate owned and recipe that are just full of crazy things that are approved by the FDA. Some of the things aren't they put in there. Like I bring up there, do a search for arsenic in wine and look at the amazing labels, well-known companies that use arsenic to flavor their wines. Now, I don't know about you. I know arsenic's poisonous, right? It comes from apple seeds, cherry pits. They tell you not to eat cherry pits because it contains arsenic. Did you know that? You shouldn't be swallowing cherry pits. So why would we have it in our wine? Because it gives it the flavor of if it's been aged in the barrel longer. You know, is someone going to die from it? I don't know. Like what amount of it's toxic? I'm going way into this on wine unboxing. I'm just really proud of what we get to deliver. And this Pinot Noir, Peter, I'm going to tell you right now, this might be missing. I might have to trade this out for something else because it's sounding really good right now as I stare at it. All right, do the research on it, and you want to put something great in your body, go for a real wine that's going to give you the real benefits, and that's what we get to take the world. And it's not like it's a hard game for us. It's 85% of the wines out there have additives to them, artificial sulfites that your body has to use more hydration and resources to actually process, so you get a headache. Do you ever wonder about that? Like if you're drinking wine and getting a headache from it, it's not real wine. You've been duped to buy a wine type product. Congratulations, you bought a manufactured wine that was sped up in the process because they could, all for money and greed. And why do that? Like think about it. Are you doing that willingly? I mean, do you want real honey, or do you want high fructose corn syrup that has a little bit of honey added to it so they can call it honey? Which consumer are you? Are you knowing what you're doing? All right, God bless. Wine on, and you should join us on Wednesdays. It's thewineanddineshow.com, and it starts at 5:30 Pacific, 6:30 Mountain, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and we just pair our wines with food. You can learn about it. A lot of people don't know how to pair wines. It's scary. Oh, it's so fun. Come join us. I'll see you there. Bye for now. And even though I had my pen, I just don't know where I put it. I use my finger anyway. All right, so I went very long on that, and I'm going to tell you, I like to give information and share stuff, but if you don't have to share, just go short. I'm going to take that video, and I'm going to literally load it up on YouTube. I'm going to share, so that's one, and I'm going to share it. I'm going to upload it on Facebook too. So I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go photo video. Well, I don't know what setting it had on there, but I'm going to tell you, like, I don't know if that even took. Like, I did something weird with my camera. I'm going to tell you right now. Or it made little short, what did it do? All right, I'm going to have to figure that out. The good news is I can do it again. That's really weird, guys. So I'm going to tell you, even I mess things up. No one's dying. I can redo it. but then I'll put that out there and then I'll share it. So I'm going to add it to YouTube, but I looked at my video. It's doing something weird. So I'm going to look at my settings now. Oh, I have it here. Oh, it's too long to put up on Facebook. That's what it is. So I got to load it on YouTube. Stacy's looking at me like, yeah. Okay, now I remember why I did it that way. So here's what I do is I load up on YouTube and then I share that on Facebook. But I know I can load it. I think Instagram, I'm going to check on Instagram too.
If it's too long for Facebook, it's probably too long for Instagram.
Yeah, I'm going to go. It made all these little shorts.
Find it, so I feel better now.
What I did is I did one unboxing specifically for YouTube, and then I went to TikTok and videotaped a shorter version to grab more people's attention on TikTok. So I actually did 2 different videos for my wine unboxing. And I used a lot more energy with the one on TikTok, because the younger generation likes to see that energy and, you know, the excitement, and it gives them the fear of missing out more.
Speaking of time and minutes, do we want to stop this one?
We're going late.
Oh, we're okay for a second.
One thing when you guys are putting your video onto YouTube, when you guys do your unboxing, say what month it is, and please include your wine ambassador ID number. And then when you put it out onto Facebook, that video, you're going to copy that link and share it to Facebook, to the Wine Ambassador official page, as well as your own page. Don't just do this for the points, guys. Go for the customers. So make sure you're putting it on your own Facebook page as well, but tag your instructor and your MSI. That makes recording a lot easier, so that we know that we're getting it on the right month. And be in contact with your instructor and your MSI as to where else you put it. If you can try and tag them, or, you know, to show that we can go find you out on TikTok or Instagram or LinkedIn or MeWe or whatever, just so we can make sure we give you credit for the 4 and not just for 15. We'd rather give you points, 25 points than just 15. Make sense? Cool.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm So I got that uploaded to YouTube. It's a little long, but I'll share the link. And I have shorts that my camera did. Apparently, I have a setting on my phone that did the recording, but also made shorts along the way. I've never seen this before. I'm like intrigued by this. Okay, so and seriously, Peter, I don't know about this one lasting. Just saying, don't know about it. All right. Putting it in here. coming back to you guys. All right, now before we go over to the next section, I'm gonna go here and share my screen. Maybe. There we go. And I'm gonna go back to YouTube. This is the training here. I'm gonna go to my channel here. Here's the one that's being uploaded right now. I'm going to do a couple little edits to it, right? I've got this on here, and I'm going to put an image on here, and I'm literally going to go to like Wine Ambassador, and I can put wine or unboxing, and this is for I like to put something on it like that man, that one's good. Let's see. We have a lot of images in our shared box, and sometimes it's what do you use, right? I'll put that one on there. I like this image a lot. So I'll put that on here. I already added it to playlists. Is there any more that says wine? Okay. And then I am going to come down where it says show more, and I'm going to go do the tags again, right? And it's really important to put tags. So I'm going to do wine unboxing as a tab, wine of the month, DTC just by itself. I'm going to put Wine Ambassador. I'm going to put Rory Rickard, Tanya Rickard for us. RR247. I'm going to put Rickard. I'm going to type Merlot. I'm going to type Pinot Grigio. Napa Sparkling Wine. Brut. Syrah. Okay, I'm going to put some of those in there. I'm going to hit save for this. And this is going to give me a link right here that I can already use and post, right? It's still uploading. It's going to take a second, but I can copy this video link and I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to go to Twitter. Hopefully it logs me right in. Looks like I'm logged in. Great. I should turn that off. Dang it. I don't want to allow this. It's crazy. I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to come here. And I'm going to just put wine fun. Let's turn that off. And put the link, right? And I'm going to tweet it. That's one. It's done, right? And I can, that's out there now, right? And Twitter, I've been using Twitter for a long time. I go on and off on stuff that's there. If I look at my home, and I'm trying if it shows, communities, let's see, that's a new thing. So I've got 1,800 followers. I'm following 210. I have not used this that much, just so you guys know, but I'm starting to use it more and more. And I put stuff out there. My Instagram is starting to feed it. Right. And but it's something I just do. Like it doesn't, a lot of things you can just add it as a addition thing. Right. So I just put it out there. That's it. So that's one. Facebook, I'm going to go and I always can create a story. I'm in my Rory Rickard one. I know it's because it has my hat, right? So I'll come down here and I'll do a video, or I'll just type something on here. I'll just put, "We are so proud of our wines." I'm just gonna put a little comment on there. And the thing about this is I can put a photo or an image, right? And that's fine. I like to grab attention sometimes with that. So I'll go ahead and click photo. And I'm gonna literally put one of these images in here that we have, right? We have a lot of images. So I'll put this image here. I'll hit post. This has a few different options because it's a page. And I'm going to go to the comment and I'm going to post this. And I literally put something in the front like, see, oops. And I'll hit enter. And I'll wait for a second. It usually pops up the video as an image. There it goes. I make sure that's done first, and then that's done. That post is done. So that's my Facebook post, right? And then, right, I'm going to share this to a group, and I'm going to go to, I can share it in any of the groups, right? I'll put it here. And I'll just post this in the Anchor offer, right? And then I can't remember. I'm trying to think about this one link to, and then obviously we post it. So I put it on my own Facebook. I posted it in another group. That still counts as one thing, but I'm going to do it as many places as I dare, right? Now I've got other locations where I can put this, and I want to share this to a previous location. And I'll share that there. And then you guys also share it. What you should be doing is sharing it with the group, right? So I'll exit this profile. And I switch. Look at this. 5 years ago, I posted that. That's awesome. Well, look at you, Shar. I love seeing this. Okay. So now I'm going to go to, and I'll just pull up Rory Rickard. I do this with my own posts sometimes, right? So I want to go to the entrepreneur page. That's this one. Look at that. Nah. Okay. Now where's my oh, there it is right here. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to share this, right? I'm going to share this post because if I put it on my entrepreneur page, right? But same thing, I'm going to share it to a group, and because I have permission in mind to share it to a lot of places, right? So I have all these different groups that I got tied to, whatever else. But there's a Wine Ambassador official, and I'm going to go there and just put So I'm just going to post this. Now I'm going to go make sure the comments are there, right? So I'll go to the groups. I told you guys to post it there. I'm just going to double check my work. And I need to add my comments. That's what I got to go back and do. So that was it. So that's what I got to do on all the ones I posted. So I got to go back to the other ones where I put them and add that to the bottom. So I did the share. You got to go find where you shared it and then add it there as well. It's the details, right? Like it's on mine, but I need to go share it wherever I put it, right? So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to my profiles. For those of you that have two, not everybody needs to have two. It's something I would strive for as a marketer. And just it's the details, right? So I'm going to go look. I'm going to go to my groups. I'm going to go here. And this group still has 520 members on it. And I'm going to add it there. I'm going to go to groups. I'm going to go to the triple anchor support. Put it there. All right. So I'm done there. Now I'll go back to my other profile. Look at her, woman. Happy birthday again. Okay, I'm gonna go here to groups. And I got all these different wine ones, right? Somewhere in here. The DC Dream Team, there's 69 members. And I'll literally put, I should have shared the post. Let me go back to the post. Anyway, you get the, I'll be doing that on Twitter. I already have it out there, right? And then I can come out to one of my old ones. This is from September 5th. And I'll put a comment. And I'll just put, and I'll tweet it out. Even though it's September 5th, I can add it to other locations, right? Where's all my stuff that's on here? Okay. And then on Facebook, right? Wine and Dine like a pro. I know this is one of our teams, right? Oh, this is a public group. Look, there's a lot of members. Redneck Vineyards. I mean, I need to come here and just have fun, right? But I'll look at the posts that are out here. This is from September 25th. And I need to share my post over there, right? So to share that post, I got to go back to Rory Rickard. I'm going to find it here. I'm going to share. California wine enthusiasts. I might get in trouble for this. I haven't really, they're funny, like, but I don't do it all the time. And I talked about something in the event and they didn't quite get it, right? So I'm gonna go to that group where I shared it. Let's see. And I got to put that link on there, right? So I have way too many groups. It's California. So let me type California. It's a California wine group. California, this one. So I'll go visit. My post should just be on there. See, it's there. I haven't got kicked off yet. I'll put see it here. So this is a group that I've been like, it's got 9.5 thousand members, right? And I've just been really cautiously on that group, putting stuff out there. And so I put that there. And these guys present different things, right? There's, yeah, I mean, these are places I well known, right? But they just talk about it and they do it. I'm trying to be very selective on what it is and put it there. And I promise you, I'll get some really snide comments because there's other wine owners here, right? It's fine. I don't think I'll get kicked out. I've been very cautiously building. I don't post a lot of stuff. But I did tease the event and I teased it, right? You got to be a Grand Crew member anyway. But I've been very careful about that. But anyway, I'm going to post that out there. But what I want to show you is even inside Facebook, there's tasteful ways to share that unboxing. And it's entertaining if they want to watch it, right? We're just trying to reach out there and get things. So when you do your unboxing, I kind of think about what I'm going to say in addition. But like Chris Babb, he should absolutely be putting his stuff everywhere because he cracks me up. And that's great. But here's the thing is, remember, we're building a community. So it's not always about us. It's about our team too. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. You can share your other, you know, if they're in your team, you can share their stuff. You know, you can have fun with it. All right, I'm going to stop my share. I could cover this stuff forever. I'm going to go ahead and close off this training, but just if you guys want the 25 points, which you should go for, you need to upload it to YouTube. Everybody should create a YouTube channel. All right. And even if it's just wine unboxing, then that's all you have on your channel. Okay. Because then you have a link you can share out everywhere. And then you can even share them on a PBS page. Here's my unboxings. And here's the link. You can go see one, see another one, cross-market it. You can't go wrong. All right. God bless everyone. See you next week on the next training. See you Monday. See you Wine Wednesday. And Niall, I'm going to be passing this to you. Let me stop the recording.